Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, grasshoppers. Looks like no one got the memo for 8:15 this morning. 7 minutes in, 6.5 minutes in. Actually, it's just about 6 minutes in to this tournament. Got stuck behind a garbage truck on the way back from dropping off the ever so awesome, lovely Mr. Grandson. Mr. Grandson, he's so present, he's so smart. Kaganarda, where are you going, sir? We haven't gotten a single person yet. Alright, how are we doing on the sizing? How are we doing on the strength of sound? Way too loud. Alright, let's get going. We are playing mainly d4. I will play e4. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but we will play some overall ideas here. So in this position, I know I was looking at a repertoire recently involving e3 and queen c2 and b3 and bishop b2, but honestly, I just can't see it.
MD Knight said,
Oh,
hey,
good
John,
morning.
Hope you are well.
I meant to text you. Yesterday morning, I did an opening of a package. Chris, thank you so much. Uh-oh, but I have the book downstairs because I was reading it? No, I brought it up with me yesterday afternoon. Thank you so much, buddy. I mentioned you on stream yesterday as I opened the package, and I mentioned that you are amazing, of course. I really appreciate it. I have already started working on the endgame section of the book in the pack. I find it very amusing that he has the 300 most important tactical chess positions, and he has knight endings, bishop and knight endings, pawn endings, rook endings, queen endings. Hold on, I just have to see something. I was curious if, ironically, I would call the pawn endings king endings, king and pawn endings, because inadvertently all the others have those pieces, but they really don't want to mention the pieces. Attacking the king, pawn play. I hope your daughter is good. Whoops, what was that? MD Knight 0, namaste. But we're going to go traditionally here with bishop g5. I'm just not the e3, queen c2 type of person.
MD Knight said, yeah.
And so after that stream, Ron asked me in a very pertinent message, because he also has the ability to message me a little bit directly like yourself. Ron asked me if there was one particular book that would spark the old inspired me back into action. And I'm like, I'm not sure that that's the issue. It is a little bit of a motivation issue, right? Like trying to get motivated.
Said,
trying to get motivated when you have family, you know, when you have kids. Like he is at a stage where his son is all grown up, but unfortunately my oldest daughter plopped a grandson on me. So I no longer have my empty nest years, which I would absolutely be doing for myself right now if it weren't for my grandson. So I was late to the stream this morning, stuck behind a garbage truck, returning from dropping my grandson at camp, and then we're going away this weekend for a wedding in Maine. And I'm just thinking about this, you know? So Magnuson, are we reinventing this opening here or what? What are you doing, sir? So now you're going to play bishop to e7. I'm going to continue the tempo hunt without moving anything. I still have a3, h3, and etc. to go. There are several maneuvers here as black in this that are supposed to be good, and I think you've already missed the boat on them. I almost don't know that I need H3 anymore. I could be wrong. How have you been, Chris? What is the daughter up to for the summer? Is she at home for day camp, or do I wish to be bothered by this? Should I wait until he weakens it? Yeah, I'm gonna wait until he weakens his C7 pawn. And only now. What do I want to do with this fellow? Let's play a nice waiting game here. Oh no. Did I blunder? I could have blundered.
MD Knight said. Rushing off to work, see you later.
Namaste. I will message you, sir. I meant to message you when I got the package the night before last. So, and then yesterday morning I did it on stream, and I still meant to message you. I'm terrible in that respect, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. He's getting my E4 square, but what's it worth? Anyway, have a great day, Chris. Talk to you soon, man. Yeah, I have to really think about that existential question. Is there a book that would spark the old me back into action? I also need that same ironic... I probably should have played... What do I wish to do here? We're just going to continue as though there's absolutely nothing wrong. Going to build up in the center, even though our dark squares are weak. Well, let's see what we get on this one. Can I? No, huh? Well, that's an interesting choice by him. Not such a good choice in a way. Whew. Escaping. Chris, I have to message you. Definitely message you, man. But I definitely have to get the 300 most important tactical positions. I am going to do a full review on it. I realized that I need to do the a 3-hour stream review on it. Please check out YouTube. You may subscribe on YouTube for text-to-speech. Basically, I was thinking it would be 3 one-hour reviews, so I have 1 or 2 more to do on the previous books. I'm way behind. At one time, MD Knight Zero sent me 5 books with the idea of an E4 opening repertoire in mind, because I think Bobby Fischer is the ideal player to start off your opening repertoire with the white pieces if you want to play E4, as a modern player anyway. I'm not a huge fan of Bishop C4, but I do believe in 6H3 against the Najdorf. and bishop g5 against the classical Sicilian. But as Gukesh has pointed out, it almost doesn't matter what move you play in the opening. It really doesn't. All right, it looks like we might get another game. K Maps and Magnuson just finished. Really? K Maps. Interesting for Elo. Maybe. All right, Vahan PC. You know what? We're going to play the Dutch. We're going to play the Dutch because we like it. We're going to see what we get out of this deal. I'm curious as to what he thinks he's going to get out of the deal. Should I let him check me? I don't know. It's so tough. Let's do it this way. And we'll keep on developing. And then we'll swipe his bishop ever so kindly. What do you think? Can we do this? Wow. That's craziness. That's absolute craziness. What is he up to with these moves? I do not know. Did I miss something here? I feel like I did. I definitely missed something here. So bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Is he going to discover on me? Maybe he is. Oh, I see. You're doing that, but you might not have enough. You may not have enough. So he's got this check, that check. Am I trapped? But am I getting two pieces for this rook? That's the question. Knight moves. Very annoying. Mm-hmm. That is what I expected. I'm just going to keep up with the Joneses. Going to threaten to threaten. See where the day takes us. I'm missing it already. Honestly. Am I down a pawn? It's a little bit of a bother. Am I in trouble? I am to a certain extent in trouble. I can't afford this. My opponent is too good. My opponent is just too good.
Arsenal Fanrichi said, they must have improved upon their 42 accuracy in the first game.
Or have I declined from any form of accuracy myself? That is the question. Have I declined from any form of accuracy myself? Can't let him remove the defender the way I expect him to remove the defender. Yeah, I'm in so much trouble. Is there any way to create counterplay here? Well, let's try it. Any way to create counterplay in this position? Never give up, never surrender. Can I? We will try it. For what it's worth, we will try it. Yes, yes. Oh, man. Oh, well. C'est la vie. No, I played so terribly in that Dutch. Again, I loved my Dutch. Looking back upon it, that was horrible. Absolutely horrible. We're going to have to do some Dutch training, that's for sure. So, for example, in this position, Bishop G7, this seems pretty reasonable. There's absolutely no master games found here, so let's go with the Lead Chess database, right? Or even, let's just look at the assessment. Like Queen, like here's, for example, here, Richie, this is the first example that I can just win a piece. I believe I just win a piece, but maybe I'm wrong. I play takes, takes queen a5 check. The knight returns, and I play e5 followed by e4. How hard is that? Yes, he has a square for his bishop. I may be able to trap that one, but I can just win a piece this way. I have that, that, and that. Now, what did I play instead? I played a move that demonstrates lack of focus and lack of, like after I move queen to c7, I'm like, I should just take this pawn. It's not defended. There were so many ways to take that pawn and it's not defended. Really. I could have even played bishop takes c3, b takes c3, d takes e5, and I would have had a massive pawn center across this fourth rank. It's just craziness. I really don't understand what I was thinking in this particular moment. How badly can my concentration lapse? Yeah, it's not necessarily technical skill, right? What would it take for me to throw aside all of the good things in my life to concentrate on regaining my former self? That is the real question. What would it take for me to regain my former self? What do I need to do? So in this particular position, I'm actually threatening e5, de5, fe5. Yes, the bishop can move, and that's the unfortunate part. So I don't really have e4 straight away. So I am not quite ready yet, and he played d5. And then this move should be given a question mark. Unless I'm wrong. Knight to b6, knight to c5, bishop takes c3 check, also good for black. But it doesn't like this one. This one has to be good for black. Knight takes d5, and then it wants me to play bishop to b2, but queen a5 check. Ah, he can just give up the knight. He can just give up the knight because he has bishop c4. But this is still better for me. We have one move, possibly two moves. Yeah. No, I was devastated in that position. I mean, he's playing rather awkwardly. That much is true. And then I fell for d5, right? I just fell for d5. For whatever reason, I did not really consider that he could take. So after knight takes d5, queen takes d2. No choice here. King h8 was the best move. Bishop to b7 was the best move. I shouldn't lose any more material. I'm only down 2 pawns. One on the king side and one on the queen side. I'm only down 2 pawns, and this knight could be trapped. That is also key. But for whatever reason, I didn't save everything with bishop to b7, which I should. I played this right away, allowing knight takes c8 when I am better by attacking this knight with the discovery, also trapping his knight. And this contains a dual threat of trapping his bishop as well. And, of course, even if, in this position, he really, really wanted to, he could have bothered me with he could have bothered me with bishop d5 or knight d5. he got the best move in. Now, was there a chance? C4, knight f7. So I get 2 pawns for the rook. And I should not trade a pair of rooks because it's really, really bad for me. It really, really is bad for me. I do need to watch out for any forks. I do need to threaten to play knight f and takes because of the pin. He can threaten. And then I have to avoid the trade of rooks again. Oh, I don't have that. He does not have a trade of rooks handy. That is good. That is most certainly good. Let's say he plays the computer suggested move, which stops knight to d5. And just maybe I can just start now attacking him. But am I trapped? Am I trapped in this position? It looks it. It is rather sad. In any event, back to our tournament. 2 games played. I don't blame him at all for what he did to me there.
Arsenal fan Richie said, I gotta go do school run, John.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Enjoy. What grade now? I'm trying to guess. Hold on. 5th, 7th? I'll settle on 6th grade. I'm just going to guess. 6th grade, perhaps. Probably older than I thought. I have to actually get in this alignment between yours and Chris's.
Arsenal fan Richie said, oldest is in year 8, youngest reception.
8th grade. That's crazy. Youngest reception must be like kindergarten. Must be like kindergarten. I'm really not taking advantage of my killer chess training.
Arsenal fan Richie said, yeah.
Anyway, enjoy these years with the youngest. The oldest, of course, is probably a great help, but let's cross our fingers, buddy. Love it. We do need to exit stage left. Stick around for the raid if you can, or leave yourself on. We will raid
Arsenal fan Richie
someone who
said,
seems like she has the capability of being strong, but I can't quite tell. So anyway, have a super day, everybody. Thank you for being here. Well, we're not going to raid with 1 viewer. We're really not going to raid with 1 viewer. We're going to end the stream. We are not going to raid with 1 viewer. Let's just do some puzzle streak until we get some notifications. Do we not have a notification that we're streaming 28 minutes ago? Let's do 5 puzzle streaks real quick. I don't have the ability to raid anyone unless we have at least a few viewers. That's ridiculous. Anyway, Arsenal fan, thank you, man. Talk to you soon, buddy. If you are watching with the sound off, sometimes you don't count as a viewer. We can definitely do 5 before I have to go. This looks pretty fatal. Alright, we're going to do more than 5. Was that mate? That wasn't mate. I should look at that one again. unfortunate that we don't have the ability to look at that one again. I don't understand how this can be. Oh, you're white. We're white. That makes sense. That makes absolute sense, Moneypenny. Wow, what a nice pawn mate. That is a nice pawn mate. I may take that one for later. I said we'd do 5 correct, and I meant it. But let's do 10 just to make up for how poorly that was. First 40 are actually pretty easy. Seriously, the first 40 are pretty easy. There's no reason why you shouldn't be getting in the 50s, if not the 60s, just like on cheese.com. You thought we were after the queen, right? Removing the defender. Sometimes you have to get warmed up to what level you're in. Maybe it's not such a great idea. Maybe it's not such a great idea. Namaste, everybody. I will be back with a review of MD Night Zero commentary on, with commentary and a review on whoops. We'll try this one more time. So seriously, folks, please enjoy the rest of your day. Study something that can, still only one viewer. Never mind. We're not going anywhere. Check followed by mate. Mate and 2. Looks like mate and 2 again with an interference. What do we have here? Takes, and it holds both pawns, right? I don't have to move the knight, I just bring the king closer. We can take a free rook and then recapture. I feel like there's something good going on here besides just winning this bishop though, but that's probably it. Pre-moving in these exercises, very dangerous. This bishop is hanging. Anytime there are unprotected pieces, this is not a free pawn, but a hook mate. Everything's controlled. One of my oldest favorite mates in that position. We are being threatened with a lot here, so whatever we do must be check, it seems like, or it must guard it. What in the world is going on? I guess it's not completely mate. We can always do this. So we can pick up that knight by removing the defender. And everything is covered. He's got a terrible bishop. What else do we have here? Takes. Taking advantage of the pin. I love taking advantage of pins like this. Are the forks after the taking advantage of pins? Maybe. Let's move that one to the side. Last one, possibly, no matter what happens. make a bid for another raid. Who might we raid? Vide Chess? Fair enough. Last time ending the stream. This time I mean it. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers.